We've been sitting at the same table for years, watching seasons come and go. Different dreams, different worries, but somehow we always know life keeps pulling us in new directions, trying to change who we are. But when the noise gets too heavy, you're never really far. We don't talk every single day, we don't need to explain the space, because when we meet again, nothing feels out of place. You know my silence is better than words, my jokes before I speak. You've seen me strong, you've seen me break, and you stay with me. Time keeps moving, people change, but some things don't disappear. No matter where we go in life, I know you'll still be here. Same table, different days, but we're still sitting the same way, laughing through the scars and plans, trying to understand if the world ever feels too fast. And I don't know where to stand. I'll find you right where we began. Same table, same friend. We've had moments we didn't speak, words that landed wrong somehow. But even then I always knew we'd find our way back around, because this isn't fragile or new. It's deeper than passing time. It's built on all the ordinary days when you stood by my side. Same table, different nights, sharing truths under cafe lights. No need to prove, no need to pretend you know me till the end. If I lose my way again, don't forget who I am. I'll find myself right next to you. Same table, same friend. When everything else falls apart, this still feels real. No matter how old we get, this bond doesn't heal away. Still here, still us, after all this time. Same table, different days, but we're still sitting the same way, laughing through the scars and plans, trying to understand if the world ever feels too fast. And I don't know where to stand. I'll find you right where we began. Same table, same friend. I don't have to explain my mood, you already see it in my face. Before I say a single word, you know exactly what to say. The world keeps asking questions, pushing me to defy, but with you I can just exist. No pressure, no lines. You remember who I was before I learned to hide. When I laughed a little louder, when I still believed inside. And even when I lost that part, you never turned away. You just waited patiently for me to find my way. Some people come and go, some only stay a while, but you've seen every version of me and never change your smile. You know me without explanation, without me having to try. Every fear, every hesitation, you read it in my eyes. If friendship means being seen without fixing or defending, then this is more than enough. This is something unending. We talk about the smallest things as if they matter most. Old stories, half-finished jokes, things only we would know. And even in complete silence, nothing feels awkward or wrong. It's funny how being understood can feel this calm and strong. You know me when I'm tired, when I'm unsure and weak. You don't ask me to be better, you just sit next to me. If life ever takes me far, to places I don't choose, I'll always have a part of home every time I think of you. No explanation needed, you already know.
Remember when everything felt urgent, like we had to figure it out fast. We thought the future was waiting, but it quietly slipped into the past. Now we sit and laugh about nothing, about things that don't really matter. Funny how growing older taught us what was worth holding after. We don't chase the same dreams now, we don't walk the same streets, but when we meet it feels the same, like time just missed a beat. Your laughter still sounds familiar, like it always did before. And for a moment we're right back there, not needing anything more. Life keeps changing the setting, but the feeling never ends. No matter how far we go, we're still the same friends, still laughing after all this time, like nothing ever changed. Different lives, different worries, but the feeling stays the same. If friendship can outgrow the years and still feel just as true, then I know no matter where I am, I'll always come back to you. We talk about losses and wins, about things we didn't plan, and somehow sharing it with you makes me understand. Not everything turned out right, not every dream came true, but it feels lighter saying it out loud. Sitting here with you, still laughing, still aware that life isn't always kind, but we made it through together, leaving no one behind. If this is what real friendship is, standing through the years, then I'll keep this close. innocent, still here after all this time. You don't rush me when I fall apart. You don't tell me I'll be fine. You just sit beside the silence, giving me a little time, while everyone keeps talking loud, trying to fix what they can't see. You stay quiet, stay grounded, right here next to me. You see me at my weakest point, when I didn't recognize myself, when every answer felt too far and I put my pride on a shelf. You never turned my pain into advice, never asked me to explain. You just stayed through the heavy parts, and that's what helped me stand again. Some support doesn't make a sound, it doesn't need a name. It just shows up every time and never walks away. You're on my side no matter what, when the ground starts breaking through. When I doubt every step I take, I still feel steady next to you. If the world decides to test my strength, then I don't know what's right. I'll remember I'm not alone. You're always on my side. We disagreed, we've lost our way, said things we didn't mean. But even in the hardest days, you never let it break the seam. You gave me space, you gave me truth, you didn't disappear. That's how I learned what loyalty means when things aren't clear. You're on my side when I'm unsure, when confidence feels thin. You remind me who I was before I caved it in. If friendship is a place to land without conditions tied, then this is more than words. You're always on my side. If one day roles are reversed and you're the one who's lost, I'll sit with you the same damn way, no matter what it costs. No fixing, no rushing through, just staying all the way. You're on my side through every change, through every rise and fall. When I forget my own worth, you remind me of it all. If life gets loud and turns away, leaving questions wide, I know exactly where to stand, right here on your side. Still here, still steady, not going anywhere. You don't call when things are perfect, you call when they fall apart. When my voice sounds tired and I don't know where to start. You don't push me to explain it, don't ask what went wrong. You just let me talk in circles until I feel a little strong. Sometimes all you say is nothing, just breathing on the line. But somehow that silence with you feels better than advice. I've learned that help doesn't always shout or try to take control. Sometimes it's just staying present when someone feels low. I faced nights that felt endless, thought I had to carry it through. But every time I reached that edge, there was always you. I'm not alone, not anymore, not the way I was before.
quiet support you give means everything to me. We don't need to meet all the time. We don't count the days apart, because distance never changed the place you have in my heart. You remember the important parts, even when I forget. You remind me I'm still standing, even when I'm not there yet. I'm not alone in my doubts, not alone in my fear. Every time my world feels small, you somehow appear. If love isn't always romantic, if it can simply be true, then this kind of friendship feels deeper than I knew. If one day I can reach out and words don't come out right, promise you'll remember me the way I remember you tonight. I'm not alone and I never was, not since you stood by. Through all the mess, through all the noise, you never ask me why. If life keeps testing who stays and who walks away, then you already passed. You stay. Still here, still close, never alone. We don't talk about it much, but we've been through a lot. Moments that felt too heavy and days we almost forgot. Life didn't turn out simple, nothing followed a straight line, but somehow through the chaos you kept showing up on time. We missed calls, we missed years, we changed more than we planned. But when we finally sat back down, it felt like we still understand. No explanations needed, no catching up required. Some bonds don't fade with distance, they're just quietly wired. People promise forever, then vanish when things bend. But we never promised anything, we just kept being friends. We keep showing up again and again through every shape of life. When things fall apart or come together, you're there beside me still. If friendship is a choice you make, not just words you say, then we've been choosing this every single day. Grown into different versions, learned lessons the hard way. But you never asked me to change, just let me be okay. You've seen me lose my balance, you've seen me find my feet, and every time I look back, you were right there with me. We keep showing up without applause, without needing proof. No big speeches, no grand plans, just staying true. If the world keeps spinning faster and everything feels thin, this is where I remember who I've always been. If someday life pulls us apart and time becomes unfair, I know the moment we meet again, it'll still be there. We keep showing up, that's the truth, that's how this survived. Not because it was easy, but because we tried. If friendship is measured by presence, not how often we speak, then this right here means more than anything. Still showing up, just like we always have.
plan to last this long. It just happened day by day. Some weeks we talked like nothing changed. Some months just slipped away. Life kept pulling us in circles. Different cities, different names. But every time we crossed again, it felt exactly the same. We sat through silence on the phone, not knowing what to say. We've laughed about the dumbest things to keep the weight away. You've seen me lose my confidence. You never looked away. You just stayed right where you were and let me find my way. Everyone keeps asking how we never fell apart. I think it's because we never tried to be anything but honest from the start. We're still here somehow, after all this time. Different lives, different worries, but the same old line. If friendship's built on showing up when nothing's guaranteed, then what we have right now is exactly what I need. We don't need to talk every day. We don't count the space between. Because when we finally sit back down, you know exactly what I mean. You remember who I was before I learned how to pretend. And somehow you still see me like you did back then. We're still here somehow, no promises made. Not because it was easy, but because we stayed. When everything else feels temporary and people come and go, this is the one thing I've always known. If the world breaks you down again and you don't know where you fit, I'll be right where I've always been, like nothing ever shifted. We're still here somehow, that's the simple truth. No big words, no perfect timing, just me and you. If I ever forget who I am or what really matters to me, I look right here and remember what we've been. Still here, no matter how much change. Still here, and that's enough. I don't rehearse my words with you, I never needed to. You read my face before I speak, you always somehow knew. Other people ask too much, want reasons, dates and proof, but with you I just arrive, and that's enough truth. We've changed opinions, jobs and plans, lost things we thought were sure. Some nights we talked in circles, some days we barely spoke at all. But nothing ever felt unfinished, nothing ever felt unclear, because silence never scared us when you were near. I don't explain my tired eyes or why my voice feels thin. You don't ask me to be better, you just let me be who I've been. There's no need to explain a thing, you already know. Every crack, every doubt, every high and low. If friendship means being seen without needing a defense, then this right here makes perfect sense. We sit across from each other now, older than we used to be, still laughing at the same old jokes, still calling it honesty. I don't need to impress you, I don't need to pretend. I can breathe the way I am and still be your friend. There's no need to explain myself or justify the past. You never asked me to stay the same, you just stayed fast. When everything else demands answers and I got nothing to show, I come back here because you already know. If I forget my own intentions or lose the thread again, you'll remind me quietly without telling me who to be. There's no need to explain this bond, it speaks on its own. Not written down, not promised loud, just something grown. If I ever doubt what's real or question where I stand, I'll remember this feeling and understand. No explanations tonight, just being here is enough.
The chairs feel smaller than before, or maybe we just grew. We talk about the weather first, like we always do. There's comfort in the ordinary, in the way this starts. Small talk leading quietly back to the heart. You mentioned things I'd almost lost, memories I didn't keep, moments I was too busy or too tired to see. But you remember every detail, every careless face. You remind me who I was on my better days. The world keeps pushing forward, asking what comes next. But sitting here beside you, I finally get to rest. When we sit like this, time doesn't rush. No pressure to be more, no reason to rush. If life keeps asking questions and I don't have a clue, I can sit right here and figure it out with you. We don't fix what's broken tonight, we don't rewrite mistakes. We just let the moment breathe, let the silence take its shape. There's something healing in not trying to move on, just letting the moment stay until it's gone. When we sit like this, everything slows, all the weight I carry finally lets go. If tomorrow comes too fast and pulls me out of Years will stack between these nights, days will blur and pass, but this feeling always waits unchanged, unsurpassed. When we sit like this, nothing feels wrong, no need to rush ahead, no need to move on. If friendship leaves in moments that don't ask to be new, then I'll always come back to sitting here with you. The chair scrapes softly as we stand. Time starts again.
Everyone treats pain like news, something shocking, something loud. But when I fell apart with you, you never gathered a crowd. You didn't look at me different, didn't ask me to explain. You just talked to me like always, and somehow that eased the pain. Joked about the smallest things, asked me what I'd eat. It felt strange how being normal could feel that deep, while others walked on eggshells, afraid they'd say it wrong. You stayed exactly who you were, and that made me strong. You didn't save me, you didn't try, you just let the moment pass me by. You stayed normal when I broke, and that meant everything. You didn't turn me into damage or something needing fixing. If love is loud, then friendship's quiet, steady and true. And in my worst moments, that quiet was you. Never thanked you properly, I probably never will. Some things feel too important to say out loud and still. But every time I stand back up, every time I breathe, there's a part of that strength that came from me and you. You stayed normal when I broke, when I lost my sense of ground. You didn't rush my healing, didn't tell me how. If I ever doubt what kindness is or what it should be, I'll remember how you treated the broken parts of me. If someday you fall apart too, and words won't come out right, I'll stay right where you left me, steady through the night. You stayed normal, you stayed close, you stayed who you are. And that simple choice you made carried me far. If friendship has a language, it sounds just like this. Nothing dramatic, just staying.
Every year rearranges us, moves things out of place. Different homes, different worries, new lines on your face. But somehow when I see you, the noise falls away. There's still a version of me that knows how to stay. We don't fit the picture anymore, we're not who we were meant to be. but the space between us still feels honest and easy. I don't have to perform here, don't have to pretend. I can arrive unfinished and still be your friend. The world keeps asking us to move on, to be something new, but some things don't need changing, they just need to be true. There's still a place for us, right where we land. Not perfect, not planned, just something that stands. If everything else keeps shifting and nothing feels sure, this is the one place that still feels pure. I don't know what comes next for me or how things will unfold, but knowing you're still out there makes the future feel less cold. Not because you'll solve it or show me the way, but because I know you won't walk away. There's still a place for us after all this time, through every version of ourselves, every wrong and right. If life keeps pulling us forward faster than we can stand, we'll meet right here, right where we land. If one day we speak less often, if distance grows wide, this place will still exist quietly inside. There's still a place for us, steady and real, not loud, not fragile, just something we feel. If I ever wonder what lasts when everything's planned, I'll come back here, right where we land. Still a place, still us. We've been sitting at the same table for years, watching seasons come and go. Different dreams, different worries, but somehow we always know life keeps pulling us in new directions, trying to change who we are. But when the noise gets too heavy, you're never really far. We don't talk every single day, we don't need to explain the space, because when we meet again, nothing feels out of place. You know my silence is better than words, my jokes before I speak. You've seen me strong, you've seen me break, and you stayed with me. Time keeps moving, people change, but some things don't disappear. No matter where we go in life, I know you'll still be here. Same table, different days, but we're still sitting the same way, laughing through the scars and plans, trying to understand if the world ever feels too fast. And I don't know where to stand, I'll find you right where we began. Same table, same friend. We've had moments we didn't speak, words that landed wrong somehow, but even then I always knew we'd find our way back around, because this isn't fragile or new, it's deeper than passing time. It's built on all the ordinary
pretend you know me till the end. If I lose my way again or forget who I am, I'll find myself right next to you. Same table, same friend. When everything else falls apart, this still feels real. No matter how old we get, this bond doesn't heal away. Still here, still us, after all this time. I don't have to explain my mood, you already see it in my face. Before I say a single word, you know exactly what to say. The world keeps asking questions, pushing me to define, but with you I can just exist. No pressure, no lines. Do you remember who I was before I learned to hide? When I laughed a little louder, when I still believed inside. And even when I lost that part, you never turned away. You just waited patiently for me to find my way. Some people come and go, some only stay a while, but you've seen every version of me and never change your smile. You know me without explanation, without me having to try. Every fear, every hesitation, you read it in my eye. Friendship means being seen without fixing or defending. Then this is more than enough. This is something unending. We talk about the smallest things as if they matter most. Old stories, half-finished jokes, things only we would know. And even in complete silence, nothing feels awkward or wrong. It's funny how being understood can feel this calm and strong. You know me when I'm tired, when I'm unsure and weak. You don't ask me to be better, you just sit next to me. If life ever takes me far to places I don't choose, I'll always have a part of home every time I think of you. No explanation needed, you already know. Remember when everything felt urgent, like we had to figure it out fast. We thought the future was waiting, but it quietly slipped into the past. Now we sit and laugh about nothing, about things that don't really matter. Funny how growing older taught us what was worth holding after. We don't chase the same dreams now, we don't walk the same streets, but when we meet it feels the same, like time just missed a beat. Your laughter still sounds familiar, like it always did before. And for a moment we're right back there, not needing anything more. Life keeps changing the setting, but the feeling never ends. No matter how about losses and wins, about things we didn't plan, and somehow sharing it with you makes me understand. Not everything turned out right, not every dream came true, but it feels lighter saying it out loud, sitting here with you. Still laughing, still aware that life isn't always kind, but we made it through together, leaving no one behind. If this is what real friendship is, standing through the years, then I'll keep this close forever, through the smiles and tears. Still laughing, still here, after all this time. You don't rush me when I fall apart. You don't tell me I'll be fine. You just sit with silence, giving me a little time, while everyone keeps talking loud, trying to fix what they can't see. You stay quiet, stay grounded right here next to me. You see me at my weakest point, when I didn't recognize myself, when every answer felt too far, and I put my pride on the shelf. You never turned my pain into advice, never asked me to explain. You just stayed through the heavy parts, and that's what helped me stand again. Some support doesn't make a sound, it doesn't need a name, it just shows up every time and never walks away. You're on my side no matter what, when the ground starts breaking through, when I doubt every step I take, I still feel steady next to you. If the world decides to test my strength and I don't know what's right, I'll remember I'm not alone, you're always on my side. We've disagreed, we've lost our ways, said things we didn't mean, but even in the hardest days, you never let it break the seam. You gave me space, you gave me truth, you didn't disappear. That's how I learned what loyalty means when things aren't clear. You're on my side when I'm unsure, when confidence feels thin. You remind me who I was before I caved it in. If friendship is a place to land without conditions tied, then this is more than words, you're always on my side. If one day roles are reversed and you're the one who's lost, I'll sit with you the same damn way, no matter what it costs. No fixing, no rushing through, just staying all the way. You're on my side through every change, through every rise and fall. When I forget my own worth, you remind me of it all. If life gets loud and turns away, leaving questions wide, I know exactly where to stand, right here on your side. Still here, still steady, not going anywhere. You don't call when things are perfect, you call when they fall apart. When my voice sounds tired and I don't know where to start. You don't push me to explain it, don't ask what went wrong.
You just let me talk in circles until I feel a little strong. Sometimes all you say is nothing, just breathing on the line. But somehow that silence with you feels better than advice. I've learned that help doesn't always shout or try to take control. Sometimes it's just staying present when someone feels low. I faced nights that felt endless, thought I had to carry it through. But every time I reached that edge, there was always you. I'm not alone, not anymore, not the way I was before. Even when I shut the door, you still knock once more. If friendship means not disappearing when things get hard to see, then this quiet support you give means everything to me. We don't need to meet all the time, we don't count the days apart, because distance never changed the place you have in my heart. You remember the important parts, even when I forget. You remind me I'm still standing, even when I'm not there yet. I'm not alone in my doubts, not alone in my fear. Every time my world feels small, you somehow appear. If love isn't always romantic, if it can simply be true, then this kind of friendship feels deeper than I knew. If one day I can't reach out and words don't come out right, promise you'll remember me the way I remember you tonight. I'm not alone and I never was, not since you stood by. Through all the mess, through all the noise, you never asked me why. If life keeps testing who stays and who walks away, then you already passed, you stayed. Still here, still close, never alone. We don't talk about it much, but we've been through a lot. Moments that felt too heavy, and days we almost forgot. Life didn't turn out simple, nothing followed a straight line. But somehow through the chaos, you kept showing up on time. We missed calls, we missed years, we changed more than we planned. But when we finally sat back down, it felt like we still understand. No explanations needed, no catching up required. Some bonds don't fade with distance, they're just quietly wired. People promise forever, then vanish when things bend. But we never promised anything, we just kept being friends. We keep showing up again and again through every shape of life. When things fall apart or come together, you're there beside me still. If friendship is a choice you make, not just words you say, then we've been choosing this every single day. Different versions, learn lessons the hard way, but But you never asked me to change, just let me be okay. You've seen me lose my balance, you've seen me find my feet, and every time I look back, you were right there with me. We keep showing up without applause, without needing proof. No big speeches, no grand plans, just staying true. If the world keeps spinning faster and everything feels thin, this is where I remember who I've always been. If someday life pulls us apart and time becomes unfair, I know the moment we meet again, it'll still be there. We keep showing up, that's the truth, that's how this survived. Not because it was easy, but because we tried. If friendship is measured by presence, not how often we speak, then this right here means more than anything. Still showing up, just like we always have.
We didn't plan to last this long, it just happened day by day. Some weeks we talked like nothing changed, some months just slipped away. Life kept pulling us in circles, different cities, different names, but every time we crossed again it felt exactly the same. We sat through silence on the phone, not knowing what to say. We've laughed about the dumbest things to keep the weight away. You've seen me lose my confidence, you never looked away. You just stayed right where you were and let me find my way. Everyone keeps asking how we never fell apart. I think it's because we never tried to be anything but honest from the start. We're still here somehow after all this time. Different lives, different worries, but the same old line. If friendship's built on showing up when nothing's guaranteed, then what we have right now is exactly what I need. We don't need to talk every day, we don't count the space between, because when we finally sit back down, you know exactly what I mean. You remember who I was before I learned how to pretend, and somehow you still see me like you did back then. We're still here somehow, no promises made. Not because it was easy, but because we stayed. When everything else feels temporary and people come and go, this is the one thing I've always known. We're still here somehow, that's the simple truth. No big words, no perfect timing, just me and you. If I ever forget who I am or what really matters to me, I'll look right here. and that's enough.
I don't rehearse my words with you, I never needed to. You read my face before I speak, you always somehow knew. Other people ask too much, want reasons, dates and proof, but with you I just arrive, and that's enough truth. We've changed opinions, jobs and plans, lost things we thought were sure. Some nights we talked in circles, some days we barely spoke at all. But nothing ever felt unfinished, nothing ever felt unclear, because silence never scared us when you were near. I don't explain my tired eyes or why my voice feels thin. You don't ask me to be better, you just let me be who I've been. There's no need to explain a thing, you already know. Every crack, every doubt, every high and low. If friendship means being seen without needing a defense, then this right here makes perfect sense. We sit across from each other now, older than we used to be, still laughing at the same old jokes, still calling it honesty. I don't need to impress you, I don't need to pretend. I can breathe the way I am and still be your friend. There's no need to explain myself or justify the past. You never asked me to stay the same, you just stayed fast when everything else demands answers, and I've got nothing to show. I come back here because you already know. If I forget my own intentions or lose the thread again, you'll remind me quietly without telling me who to be. There's no need to explain this bond, it speaks on its own. Not written down, not promised loud, just something grown. If I ever doubt what's real or question where I stand, I'll remember this feeling and understand. No explanations tonight, just being here is enough. Chairs feel smaller than before, or maybe we just grew. We talk about the weather first, like we always do. There's comfort in the ordinary, in the way this starts. Small talk leading quietly back to the heart. You mentioned things I'd almost lost, memories I didn't keep, moments I was too busy or too tired to see. But you remember every detail, every careless phase. You remind me who I was on my better days. The world keeps pushing forward, asking what comes next, but sitting here
beside you. I finally get to rest when we sit like this. Time doesn't rush, no pressure to be more, no reason to rush. If life keeps asking questions and I don't have a clue, I can sit right here and figure it out with you. We don't fix what's broken tonight, we don't rewrite mistakes. We just let the moment breathe, let the silence take its shape. There's something healing in not trying to move on, just letting the moment stay until it's gone. When we sit like this, everything slows, all the weight I carry finally lets go. If tomorrow comes too fast and pulls me out of you, I'll remember this pace, sitting here with you. Years will stack between these nights, days will blur and pass, but this feeling always waits, unchanged, unsurpassed. When we sit like this, nothing feels wrong, no need to rush ahead, no need to move on. If friendship lives in moments that don't ask to be new, then I'll always come back to sitting here with you. The chair scrapes softly as we stand. Time starts again. Time starts again.
Everyone treats pain like news, something shocking, something loud. But when I fell apart with you, you never gathered a crowd. You didn't look at me different, didn't ask me to explain. You just talked to me like always, and somehow that eased the pain. You joked about the smallest things, asked me what I'd eat. It felt strange how being normal could feel that deep, while others walked on eggshells, afraid they'd say you're wrong. You stayed exactly who you were, and that made me strong. You didn't save me, you didn't try, you just let the moment pass me by. You stayed normal when I broke, and that meant everything. You didn't turn me into damage or something needing fixing. If love is loud, then friendship's quiet, steady and true. And in my worst moments, that quiet was you. I never thanked you properly, I probably never will. Some things feel too important to say out loud and still, but every time I stand back up, every time I breathe, there's a part of that strength that came from me and you. You stayed normal when I broke, when I lost my sense of ground. You didn't rush my healing, didn't tell me how. If I ever doubt what kindness is or what it should be, I'll remember how you treated the broken parts of me. If someday you fall apart too, and words won't come out right, I'll stay right where you left me, steady through the night. You stayed normal, you stayed close, you stayed who you are. And that simple choice you made carried me far. If friendship has a language, it sounds just like this. dramatic, just staying. Every year rearranges us, moves things out of place. Different homes, different worries, new lines on your face. But somehow when I see you, the noise falls away. There's still a version of me that knows how to stay. We don't fit the picture anymore, we're not who we were meant to be. But the space between us still feels honest and easy. I don't have to perform here, don't have to pretend. I can arrive unfinished and still be your friend. The world keeps asking us to move on, to be something new. But some things don't need changing, they just need to be true. There's still a place for us, right where we land. Not perfect, not planned, just something that stands. If everything else keeps shifting and nothing feels sure, this is the one place that still feels pure. I don't know what comes next for me or how things will unfold, but knowing you're still out there makes the future feel less cold. Not because you'll solve it or show me the way, but because I know you won't walk away. There's still a place for us after all this time, through every version of ourselves, every wrong and right. If life keeps pulling us forward faster than we can stand, we'll meet right here, right where we land. If one day we speak less often, if distance grows wide, this place will still exist, quietly inside. There's still a place for us, steady and real, not loud, not fragile, just